I played in my first ever hockey game as a goalie. Well, sort of. Before we go through the highlights and lowlights, how many goals do you think I allowed? So as you can tell, this wasn't like a league game or anything like that. It was just a scrimmage that I got invited to by one of the guys that you see in some of these open hockey vids that I previously posted. But there were still 2 full lines of skaters, a goalie per team, and of course the ref. Now, all of the issues that I've noticed previously are only magnified when in actual game situations, whether it's 5-hole goals, breakaways, you name it. It is still largely noticeable, especially in game situations. But I don't want to waste too much time on that, because if you have seen any of these vids before, you already know that I let in a few breakaways and 5-hole goals in this one. But the biggest issue for me in this one was, as the game went on, I just got progressively worse because it felt like I could barely stand by the end of the game. Every time I try to T-push or butterfly push, or so much as even dropping down and standing back up, I can feel a bunch of pressure on the insides of my feet, and after a whole game of this, it literally felt like my feet were gonna fall off. For my goalies, is this likely because of the skates not fitting properly, or is this something that I'm doing with how I'm dropping and maybe bending my feet too much when I'm dropping / sliding, and regardless of the skate, it won't solve my issue? Or should I just kind of go the new skate route at this point? Advice on this would be greatly appreciated, because I'm feeling confident enough to want to join a league soon, but there is just no way that that is feasible with the way that my skates are feeling and how I literally cannot stand or slide by the end of the game. I also don't try to butterfly push or RVH when the puck's behind the net or anything like that, because I know the pain will be way worse as soon as I do that. So there's also just fundamental things that I cannot work on because of this. But enough with the complaining. I'm not going to sit here and act like it was all negative and I did not make any saves or progress. As per usual, my best saves and best probability to make a save came to my glove side, and my blocker side also actually felt pretty strong this game. And the saves that I didn't make with my glove / blocker were either just absolute snipes, or me not having my hands out far enough and just